Welcome back to the Death Means Dialogue Entertainment Network. This is The Depths of Felthan, Season 2, Episode 9, Brawl, Below It All, Part B.
Mr. Dragon needs to make a wisdom saving throw, sir.
Wisdom saving throw coming up. Oh, that's a bad save. You're getting all its low saves. Here we go, though. Coming at it with 17.
I just cast Dominate Monster.
Oh no.
Really?
Spicy.
And he is now 9.
Oh. Sorry, I made it weird.
Yeah, 8th level spell going out on that guy.
Well, that's one way to deal with the dragon.
Yeah.
Does he get a save that every turn?
Let me scroll back. Yeah, whenever he takes damage, he has to make a new save against it.
Good. That's
Damn.
cool. That's cool. So you cast your spell, and it hits him, and you can see all this purple and green kind of a haze within the shadow. Kind of changes to a more... What color would you adopt?
Probably something of my native original Dragonborn color, which was probably bronze.
Okay, perfect. Absolutely. So you can have this golden color kind of emanating from the creature now.
I'm gonna flavor it like holding his fingers to his forehead, and he basically throws a mote, like a brass golden mote, at the shadow dragon, and it lodges on the dragon's forehead, and the eyes change color.
I like this. I like seeing this. All this battle going down between, and you're just throwing this little thing from your head, just like a tennis ball, casting over the net for a point. Very nice.
This is a weird game of tennis.
Yeah.
So,
And
let me know when it's turn, and I will give you a command.
absolutely, yes. That will be coming up. Right now we have Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. Well, since he's also under the control of the Lich, he probably understands that the dragon's no longer a threat.
Do you say anything? It's a pretty. It's not a massive.
you would
battle.
definitely
I'm sure I'd
see-
understand by seeing the dragon change color.
Roll Arcana for me.
Arcana?
Yeah. You're a bone golem.
Doesn't-
Like, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
All right, you got some intelligence.
Yeah, no, I'm not dumb. I'm
It
just-
changed color, and now it looks like my color.
Yeah, so I would probably know that.
With the 14, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I thought you had like a 6 or
Yeah,
a
no,
7
I'm
intelligence
smart.
or something. All right.
I don't even think the lowest stat is Dex.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah, not really dexterous.
Yeah, no. That's why he moves at 30 feet.
Yeah, I only move 30 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and these guys, you're just kind of like walking over them.
Oh yeah.
So
They're still where they are. I'm just
They're just like,
they're like, what the fuck is that? And Aurora is a tentacle now, right?
yeah.
Well,
Don't hurt my sweet Aurora.
using Thunderous Slam, the Colossus is going to treat her like one of those exercise ropes and
God.
Okay.
the
Just
visuals.
The visuals. Let's see.
oof,
Oh, it's got a garbage AC.
must be a-
14.
14. I think that's a hit. Enormous tentacle. Yeah, that's a hit.
I was
Nice.
gonna say it must be a slippery tentacle.
All
Stop
right.
hitting my child.
That's not right.
You gotta yell louder than that. I'm really high up. Now I gotta see the damage
This
on
is
this.
friggin' like 20-foot tall bone golem standing above you guys right now.
Yeah, this thing just started walking
Yeah.
towards you and looming over you. Grab the tentacle and start using like exercise equipment.
The visual is beautiful.
4d10 damage.
4d10.
Yep.
Need some D10?
No, I got one. And because it was also a fail, I gain 3d6 bludgeoning.
Whoa. All right.
How do you feel about driving in snow?
Hmm?
How do you feel about driving in snow?
Okay,
I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
6,
These guys are close,
10.
so we should be okay.
9, 6,
Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
6.
Home later.
Oh, yeah, that.
So in grand total, 12, 22, 31,
Let's see.
I thought you maybe
Go wherever you
37.
like. But
37
you needed
damage
to
to
do
the
something.
enormous tentacle. And
Hey, believe it or not,
And
I
so-
thought
and
that was
some of
going to be...
And some of that was thunder damage.
Okay, believe it or not, it's still alive. I thought you were gonna just nullify it completely.
Oh, and I need a
You
where is it? Strength saving throw.
I really wish I could find
Ooh,
a set
good strength,
of these.
good strength.
That's fine.
It's just
It's only +4.
Just need a strength saving throw.
Natural 1.
Haha!
Might be able
You're
to.
prone.
That's how I
She
thought.
was already prone.
Double
She was
prone.
already prone. All right. Sounds
Even
good.
more prone.
Makes sense why I rolled a natural 1.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay,
The-
that's cool.
The DC for that was 18.
Okay. All right, so that is Bonaparte's turn. Then we have Aurora's turn. She's going to become unprone. Stand up. And then you're still grappled, and she's going to attack you again. She's going to squeeze.
Stop it! I'm gonna die.
I don't know if she didn't let go within that friggin' within me using her like a ragdoll.
What's this thing's attack? +6. That's going to be a 9.
For an attack?
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Okay, so that's a fail. And you're still grappled, but no damage. It just kind of works its way around tighter, but no damage is inflicted upon you.
Okay.
And you
It's shaken up from being shaken around.
Yeah.
you hear in your head, "Why did you leave me, Mother? Why?"
They took you from me. I didn't leave you.
"Yes, you did." And we continue. She squeezes you every time, every word, like she says, it gets tighter and tighter. Amnavar moves around, and she's going to start hitting things like,
Like a child.
yes,
Hmm.
like a child.
Hit the naughty child.
Okay, so that's 18. Who is Esme? Esme is going to cast Shield. You can see these big claws come down, and as Esme's on the ground on the back, she casts Shield. So 2 claws come down, and they hit this shield, smash off the top of it, and then 2 more come down, and kind of like a double fist at the same time, and smash right into her, and she takes a massive 36 points of damage
Who?
to the
That bitch.
Oh, not to me.
Esme,
Okay.
to Esme, the one who came down, and all you can hear from the pit fiend is just this roaring, and it's just this almost inaudible that it's so loud. There's so much noise that it's almost deafening. Is what I'm looking for, I guess.
Well, I'm glad I don't have ears anymore.
Can't process it.
All right,
My size wouldn't help me hearing that any.
here we go, and this place was well defended. So that was Amnavar attacks. Dragon goes.
Attack those 3 right there.
Just immediately turned right. Huh.
Okay, you would know that your breath weapon does not recharge. So attacking over there, we
Yeah,
have
over there.
multi-attack. Yeah, 3 attacks. I'll let you roll it. It's +11. Bite, claw.
First one, it's an 11. So that's, 22 to hit?
Oh yeah, you gotta roll natural ones not to hit these guys.
11, 12, and 9.
Okay, so now your first guy, roll 2d10 plus 1d8. These guys
Jesus.
having hit points of 12.
Obliterated.
Well, there's 5.
Okay. 5 total?
5 total for the
No.
2d10s and 1d8.
Oh yeah. No,
Is it-
no. With the 1d8 on top of that, that's more than 5.
1.
Isn't it all of those?
Fine.
You
Each?
know,
Oh, right.
your
No.
bite is 2d10 plus the d8.
Right.
So that's
Yeah, so
1
9.
attack.
Yeah,
So that's
my
9.
math hard.
Gotcha.
Very tired.
9.
9.
Only 9.
Only
Only
9.
nine.
No, you got a bonus on that, sorry. It's plus 6.
15.
15.
Okay. He's in your mouth, you're chewing him up, he's gone.
Nom 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 nom. A chameleon.
Did I
Oh.
miss? I missed the bad guys and the good guys' turn last round.
I missed
It
7.
negates.
So if
Yeah.
the one is tentacle, there's supposed to be 7 more damage added on.
7 more?
Yeah,
7
just-
more is okay.
When you said the plus, I'm like, wait, wasn't there a plus on mine? I went to look and
Um,
plus 7.
So that's 1 attack. You get
Yeah,
Does he
claw,
roll the
claw.
same on
Oh
that?
god.
Yeah, you already hit them, so you just roll your damage. Oh, sorry, attack of the damage for the claws is 2d6. Just 2d6. Plus
There you
6.
12.
That's
12.
the HP. You got him. You slice him right in half.
And the next one, number
Last
2.
guy.
Plus 6, 10.
10. Okay, that guy I'm going to say is the very last guy that already had 6 damage. There you go.
He's
Okay.
crying.
Oh.
And now, since the bad guys...
One of yours.
Sorry. Yes, it is.
Oh.
That's his mine. And that is...
I just assumed it was from your horde.
the dragon went. Now, I suppose they were right... the dragon would have to move over. Have his move action to get there, so that's fine. Dragon goes. Now I forgot the good guys and the bad guys. All the minions had to go. So there's some things that are going to happen here.
Go rats!
The 2 rats that I almost walked over.
Almost stepped.
I stepped on a lot of creatures, but I didn't actually step on them because I avoided them.
And the bad guys get to go first, so that matters. So we have Amnavar. We have the rock guy. This is almost impossible, but we're going to see how we got. I got 3-4 chances to do this. So this minion here, this greasy-looking human with the dirt under their eyes and their face sunken in, reaches down and reaches for that pile of dust that was left there by Keldra. Right? And now you can see as you look at this pile of dust, as they reach their hands into this pile of dust and lift it up, the dust kind of recollects, kind of like magnetic sand. Like a magnetic particles. If you were to lift it, it would kind of go to the main portion. So it all kind of slinks up into it and grabs it and begins to run away.
I was going to say eat it.
It begins to move. So it's going to have...
Attack of
Opportunity attack by
opportunity.
me.
Yep, so you called it. You can do it first.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just going to be a...
AC 14. These guys are not strong.
Foolishly brave, though.
19.
Okay, you got him. Roll your damage.
With a regular attack, I believe that is a regular attack on this bad boy. It doesn't even say what his regular damage is. You know what?
Big.
Big oomph.
Yeah, his multi-attack doesn't even have... Okay. What's his regular bludgeoning damage for his fist? 4d10. Call it 2d10 or 2d8?
Sorry, what's his regular attack?
He doesn't have a regular attack. It's multi-attack, and then the Thunderous Smash, which is 4d10.
That's so you can just do that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your
Oh,
attack.
okay, so 4d10.
Yeah, 4. Plus your bonus is like what?
You should
Plus
play
8?
whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Plus my bonus is 7.
So you need to roll all ones basically, not to kill this guy. Okay, yeah.
Yep, that's a 9, 6, 9, 6.
So he goes to pick it up, and your big hand comes down, and it's just splat. Blood and guts and bone dust everywhere. Just splattered all over the place. And he's gone. The next guy
Oof.
grabs it up and begins to run.
Now is he going to run by the Colossus or the Pit Demon?
Attack of opportunity.
Yep, there is.
Am I adding to that?
Oh.
Just my strength.
Yep, or whatever. What are you hitting with?
Although I'm in the air. I'm grappled.
You can still. Just use 0. You're just at 0 move speed. You can still attack. Everything else is available.
Well, it's only a 10. Plus whatever.
It'll be plus your
What's your plus your proficiency and you have your
So 14. And then...
what weapons do you have? Imagine you have like a quarterstaff at least.
Yeah, I had a quarterstaff, dagger, short bow, and a U-wand.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, that's old.
Okay, so you can use your quarterstaff or your dagger if you want. Quarterstaff hits a little bigger.
Sure.
And
I'm gonna bop it on the head then with my quarterstaff.
okay, and roll a d8 plus your dexterity or your strength, whatever's higher.
3, 8.
8 points. Okay, so he takes 8.
Oh, he's trying to run through my square anyway.
8, and then he's going to keep moving.
He is literally in my size.
He's kind of squeeze in between you there,
Do I get an
and
attack of opportunity?
you already took yours.
Oh, okay.
Cost your reaction.
Okay.
Amnavar will see this, and she will also
He's got to run by 2 more good guys anyway.
attack, and she hits, of course, and he's obliterated because it's like also 4d6 plus 8. So it's a minimum of 12. So he gets slaughtered, sliced to pieces. And
First one that hit my hill, he's all
the
eaten.
dust drops right there. That's where the dust is right now. And this one then gets up, runs over, grabs it, moves down and away.
What's their move speed?
30. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. It's going to go between these two instead.
And get a double attack of opportunity.
No, it doesn't leave their space, actually.
Oh, so it stays in.
It stays there, yeah.
So
Like
he's
a
just like, oh god.
I suppose interactive object would have another move action, and it is going to take it. It's going to keep moving, and it will get 2 attacks of opportunity. One is going to be a natural 16, d6. So that's 4 points so far. Next attack is that's going to miss with a natural 4. He's taken 4 points of damage so far. And we'll say we don't need that there because he has the. He's taken 4 points. Where's the 4? Where's the 4? There's the. Goddamn.
Too shiny.
And then he moves another 30 and 20. Somewheres. Just like so. Okay. Now the good guys are gonna go. They're gonna close in there. Close in there. This guy's gonna run after him.
Get back here!
He's gonna run away from the dragon because he's not quite sure. He's gonna move this way.
Yeah. For all he knows, that dragon's just killing anyone who's there.
Exactly. Okay. So that goes by. He's a little bit damaged. We have an attack over there. 17. He's a little bit damaged. And then we have.
We're all a little damaged. It's okay.
That's for sure. And that's going to be another 7 points on him. So this guy's at 10 damage now. Right, like so. And those are all of those guys. No, that's right. We have a bunch of these fellows who are going to attack the enormous tentacle. 1 attack. It's going to be a hit. And that's going to be 6 more points on the enormous tentacle. Which knocks it out. It turns back into Aurora. And then there's 3 more attacks on Aurora. One of them being a natural 20.
Oof.
Aurora might die.
That all along.
Miss on the second attack. Hit on the third. It's going to be another 4 attacks there. They're going to get attack on that woman, and it's advantage because she is prone. And it's 5, which is 17. And her AC is 18, so that's a miss. And the other guy, it's in there for advantage as well. 15 and 2. 15 plus 5 is hit. But is that this turn? This turn she casts shield on herself. So her AC is 23. None of those hit. Alright. Sorry. Catching all the way back up there, guys. And then the bone golem. Guys and the bad guys. And the good guys and the bad guys went after the dragons, so we're back up on deck. Now it's Esme's turn. Esme's going to stand up.
So he's just, so that dude right there is just running with a seemingly just a lump of sand.
Yeah, it seems to be like just if you can just imagine like a big handful of iron grindings, like around a small little magnetic sphere, and they're all just kind of like morphing around and constantly changing shape.
Neat.
And you're going to. All right, George, you play a lot of spellcasters.
Apparently.
When you cast a spell, does it invoke an attack of opportunity, or does the person have to have that magic hunter? Or
I think they'd have to have Mage Slayer for that.
have to have Mage Slayer. Okay,
Because
so
since you're not moving out of their space.
yeah.
But if it's a ranged spell and you're firing in melee, it should be a disadvantage for that, I do believe. I could be mistaken, and I have been before.
You can see Esme as she kind of a line behind her kind of forms, and it's these black tentacly ripples kind of thing, and it begins to open up as she steps back into it, and it closes right away. She appears all the way over there. Just slightly off the map. Just slightly off the map. She's going to call out, and she's going to say, "Aurora! I cannot wait!" And she looks at all of you with this kind of glaring smile as she finishes her turn. And we go to the top of the list. Galus, you are no longer grappled as Aurora has lost the tentacle. She's no longer an enormous tentacle.
So I'm just on the ground as I am.
Standing up, yes. What? Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So everybody around me except for her is on my side.
You are surrounded. You have all allies around you except for Aurora.
Tell me to do it, are you? Attack my own.
Oops. More for the luck. Okay, there you go. So, George, I forgot to do it last time. These three over here, when they take their attacks, they're shooting at the dragon.
Ah, fun.
2 of them missed. 1 of them hit. The dragon's no longer under the control.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. But that's, you stopped at this turn anyway, which made a really big difference. Please continue, Gala. Sorry.
Is a perception check a free action?
Yeah.
Can I roll some sort of perception to see if there's like any shred of anything like left in her, or if she's like fully gone to the dark side kind of thing? Like
That would be the best
insight,
option, yeah.
Oh, it's a 13.
With bonuses?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not sure. You know that with enough time and energy, anybody can probably be saved. But you're not able to see. You've only seen her for a few short seconds. It's only been half a minute, or not even a minute
Okay.
yet. She rolled just about as good as you. She rolled a 14. So you're really not quite sure. But in your heart of hearts, you think it's always possible.
I'm just wondering if I have something that I could like stun her with, essentially. Like not necessarily harm her, but
Yeah.
make it so that she like can't continue.
Knock her ass out!
Swing for non-lethal.
Can I swing for non-lethal?
Yes, you can.
What is
Non-lethal
that?
damage. It's just damage that calculated when they hit 0, they're just unconscious and not dying with death saves.
Well, you know the difference between punching someone in the face and stabbing them in the throat?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Exactly. Well said, sir.
Non-lethal.
Could that be any attack then that can be non-lethal?
Well, yes and no. Like if it's done with the blade, it's done with the flat side of the blade, kind of thing.
Like a pistol whip kind of thing.
Basically, yeah. Or the butt of it, kind of. Yeah.
You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
I have anything big enough to like just knock her
It
out.
might-
Quarterstaff
Yes.
is bludgeoning.
Getting
Is it?
smashed
Oh, yeah,
by
that's
the
your best
broadside
one.
of a sword still feels like getting hit by a baseball bat.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the fact just because it's thinner.
Sorry, my stuff on here is all weird. What's the damage for a quarterstaff?
D8.
D8. All right. Well, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have double attacks as well.
That's right.
Can I do that twice? Oh, I gotta make a hit first, though, don't I?
Yeah, you got to hit.
Yeah, I gotta hit. But I have advantage since I'm flanked by.
Yes, you do.
Thank goodness. That's slightly better. So is that a dex weapon?
Dex or strength for that particular weapon.
Let's
Whatever's
go dex with a dirty 20 and a 13.
And let's see. Both hits. Her AC is right low too. She just happens to be a druid like you.
Use both ones for damage.
Ouch.
Plus whatever.
What's going to be your dexterity?
So 8.
8.
Non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah, she looks a little bit woozy, but still got a lot of life left in her, I think.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And after that is your 2 giant rats.
Yes.
Still got those hanging around.
And they are flanking that one guy, so I'll roll.
Oh, they're just going to dive in on this guy? Cool. He's already damaged too. That's nice.
Well, the first attack will be at advantage. So that's 19 plus whatever for the first one. And then for this guy, it's just regular. 15 plus.
That guy's just regular?
Yeah, because he's not flanking on this one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Did you roll the damage for that guy on his back yet?
No.
He rolled the damage first.
Well, he's still within the area. We still have advantage because of the pack tactics.
No, they both got to be attacking the same creature.
Oh, they'd be attacking the same creature. Okay.
It's still fine either way. I think they're both good rolls. So damage for the first one is 3 plus 2, so 5 for the first one.
Yeah, I would say I think he
5
only
for this guy.
took some damage, but I think it was only like 4 or something.
Okay, so there's 3 and 5, whichever way you want to distribute them.
Okay, well, 3 and 5 will kill that one prone guy off completely.
Okay.
Yep, your rats just kind of jump right on top of him.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Giant rats did their thing. Okay, now number 20.
Can he move in on this guy? Can he move?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he hadn't moved, so that's fine. All right. She's going to look out at where Esme and the other creature has ran off, and then she's going to reach her hand up to the ceiling above, and she's going to kind of crush her hand together and pull it down. You guys can see in the dim light these large, oddly shaped shadows of just blackness falling down everywhere.
Counterspell.
This is not Esme doing this.
Oh!
Yeah, this is the Pit Fiend doing this.
I zoned out for a second there. My
yeah,
bad.
no worries, no worries.
It's not
She
Esme,
does
it's
this.
Disregard.
Endeavor.
Amnivar, that's it, yeah.
Right. But
And-
ignore me. I'm old.
Let's see, and it's 50% for this guy below, so he's okay. Okay, where's my marker go? Over this one, there's this big. Everybody in that is blind.
Oh, well, the rats. They
Over
can just
here.
smell them.
82 and way over there for that lady. Okay.
Crazy lady.
She's also wrapped up in one as well. And it only goes towards foes. So that's all it lands on. Alright. And you guys, once those shadows drop, you guys can't see anything. And it just looks like a shadowy black cloud had fallen from above, and that's all. Next up.
Actually, quick question regarding that. I have True Sight, 120 feet.
See right through it.
Okay.
Yep.
Everything's normal.
Yep, everything's normal for you, yeah.
Just a little bit of like a static around them or something.
The good guys then
I got my dark vision.
have their turn. Sorry, bad guys. Bad guys go first. So the first thing is that bad guy holding the ashes begins to run. One of the good guys has an attack. Going to be an 8 plus 5 is a 13, which is a hit, which is a big hit. And the green guy holding the ashes goes down.
The ashes fall on the floor.
Yes, they do.
Yep, they just fall on the floor, and it's kind of this just lump on the floor like melting ice cream.
Nice glowing orb right there for you.
Yum.
Then we have these two. He is blind, so he's just going to attack with disadvantage at one of the rats.
Oh, dragon's no longer under control.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, good.
And that's going to be a 4 and a 4, so he misses your rats completely. This one over here will attack one of the skeletons, and cocked again, and 13 on the skeleton is going to be his bonus is a hit. So that guy takes some damage, but I think it's pointless at this moment. And now, that's all those. Now the good guys. One hit. Oh, you get, oh, hold on, that's there. So he's gonna, just one hit for the good guys. Now up here, where they're all around, all the skeletons and zombies are hanging around Aurora, they're all kind of gonna start hitting her. 4 hits on Aurora. Oh, sorry.
Non-lethal damage.
You call it out?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so that's
Just
gonna
not
be a
that
hit.
bad.
That's gonna be
Knock
a
her
hit.
out. Don't kill her.
5, that's going to be a miss, and that's going to be a hit. So she gets 3d6 worth of damage. 8 and 6 is 14 plus 9, which is 23. 23, 27, 37, 47. And she falls to the ground.
Is she just unconscious?
You're not quite sure. There's a little bit of blood in places, but
Yeah.
they had clubs. They weren't hitting with swords or anything like
Fair.
that.
She got bludgeoned.
Good guys. Moving down the list. Esclaria.
Okay. Knowing that the glowing ball of everything over there is rather important. And definitely gonna move over to here if I can. Which I think I
You
can.
definitely can.
If you double move, can you get to it?
No. I'm gonna do something best I can. I'm gonna cast Force Cage over it.
Oh, nice. That
the
is
ashes?
awesome.
Over the acid. And it's a
Fantastic.
it's a 10 by 10 box.
Of course. Perfect.
If
Perfect.
there's a
That is.
and it
perfect.
can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Gotcha.
That is wonderful.
That was perfect.
Hooray!
Well, they're obviously trying to steal it. Don't know
All
why.
right.
but-
So that's perfect. Yeah. So you cast that Bonaparte.
Oh, Bonaparte sees the dragons off the chains again and immediately takes one step and Thunder slams into it.
Yeah. Go for it.
Walk.
What do we have? Do you have 2 attacks?
I have the multi-attack, but I also have Thunder Slam.
Under
Okay, but
slam
it doesn't
big
tell you
boy.
what your attacks are.
No, it just says my actions are multi-attack, Thunder Slam, and Razor Teeth.
What's Razor Teeth?
Razor Teeth is a swarm attack only. Basically, all 4 of them jump
All
on
right.
one thing.
That's all right. Just do your slam. Your thunderous slam twice because you have at least 2 attacks with multi-attack.
One of those is probably not going to work out, but that's a 23 and a 17.
1 hits. 23 hits.
Perfect. All right, so that is 40-10 plus 3d6.
I take it back. You should have let him bid an extra large creature.
The ginormous creature.
Right? Yeah.
I thought it would make a bigger difference on the map, but maybe it wouldn't have.
No, I would just walk around even slower.
Yeah.
So it actually works to your advantage.
All right, so that's a 9,
Uh,
a 7,
Dragon.
another 7, so 14, a 4, so 18, 20, 27, and then 27, and then 9, 10, 37, but 10 of it is lightning damage or thunder damage.
Just so you know, Force Cage is not concentration.
Okay.
Oh, and he has to make a strength check.
Strength check of 18.
Oh, he just hit it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. There you go. Okay,
If he
so
if he had gone
that,
one lower, he would have been prone.
all right, that rocked him.
Oh, there.
Force cage on that. Spell rocks the dragon. That was Bonaparte, or your thunderous.
Thunderous slam.
That's right, a thunderous slam on the dragon.
I'm far too large.
And then Aurora doesn't make a death save.
Wait, how big is the dragon?
Same as you.
Okay, so
She
I feel like
has
in this case, the
not-
thunder slam would have been more of an elbow drop than it would have been a lifting.
And then
Bone lariat. Or
And it's,
flavors it as lariat.
Yeah.
Amnivar's turn. What's Amnivar going to do?
You know, that might be what the multi attack means. Is I take 2 attacks,
Yeah, probably.
and then my attacks are thunder slam or razor teeth.
You're going to see Amnivar begin to shrink and lose size. And the hands kind of fold back up into the mantle that she was wearing. And then she's normal again. Her face recedes from black down to gray, down to this pale white that it is again. And she says, peacefully, yeah, well, come at me.
Yeah.
No, she says peacefully, let them run. Let them run. The dragon's turn.
Uh-oh. Be mad.
Can the dragon just fly away?
Not quite.
We're letting it run
Let's
though.
see.
Yeah, but dragons got a lot of pride.
I'd like to just see a big dragon run. Like,
I'm more concerned with what they did to get that dragon's allegiance.
Hmm.
That dragon.
And it's old dragon at that. Black dragon at that.
Shadow dragon.
Yeah.
The inky dragon.
That dragon attached.
Like above game, that's a big commitment that you must promise that dragon.
maybe they're just gonna be friends forever.
Or until the dragon eats them.
Okay, we got 2 claws on you there, Bonaparte.
Okay.
As you're kind of right there, the bite did not hit, but the two claws will. These are, so it's 46 plus 6. It's not that, or 46 plus 12, not all that much. Ooh, massive rolls though. 6, 6, 5, 4. 12 and 9 is 21, plus 12 is 23, 33. You got a bunch of resistances too, I believe.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I'm immune to is necrotic and poison, and my resistance are bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical.
Okay.
So it's 31? 36?
That's something like that, yeah. As it slashes bones and debris break off your back, as they fling all around and clatter around the mound of the throne of Amnavir. And then, dragon, it's Esme's turn.
Well, that's way over here.
No, actually, she's one of the shadow things has fallen apart upon her, and you can't see her except for Scleria and Amnavar herself. As they look down and they can see her, you guys can see her reach into her cloak, and she's looking like right back at you. Obviously, she can see that you can see that she can see that you can see. And she reaches into her cloak and grabs one of these purple gems that you guys have seen on one other occasion. Maybe you haven't, sorry. But anyway, she takes it out of her cloak and she smashes it on the ground, and those same lines appear on the ground again. Those purple lines that form and make shapes, triangles into this shape on the ground, and then
Counterspell.
this
Would this work for
is an object.
Oh.
I don't think that works for objects.
Oh, it's an object, is it?
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm gonna check right here.
Yeah, check right quick
Because I deal double
because that
damage to
might because that could definitely affect things.
You can use counterspell on anything that's specifically a spell. So a magic item like a wand or staff can be used specifically to cast a spell on our eligible targets.
Okay, I need you to roll a check for it, please. And thank you all.
Okay. Blah. That's not good. That's an 11.
11. Okay, DC 17.
Hoi!
As she teleports away,
Whoa.
but without her payload.
Did she bring the dragon with her?
As she disappears, the dragon fizzles away.
Oh, Bonaparte's pissed. He's just smashed on the ground now. He's like, "Where?
You just turn around. Yeah, you turn around and the dragon's not there.
Where'd my toy go?"
And she disappears. As she disappears, these two cronies are left behind. I'm assuming your rats chew that guy and they kill him in the darkness, so he's gone. But you got one prisoner left, and you have Aurora. As Esme disappears, you guys are left in the throne room, where the same hum and whistling of wind seems to be heard as the norm. The thanks are given to the helpers that were there. The skeletons and the creatures seem to just kind of fall back into the ground and merge with the ground again. The bone colossus seems to be pulled back into the same bone area that he was pulled from in the side wall. And the rest of you just sit there. Aurora's passed out there. You haven't touched her yet. Yeah, tie her up. Okay. Amnavar walks over and she grabs the remnants of Keldrin and she kind of holds them there. And they just kind of seem to be floating around like something with a gravitational force. Just these things kind of spinning it around and building and falling on each other. And she just kind of walks up to you and is kind of holding it out in her hand. And that's where we kind of zooms in on this forming round circle blob of
God dust.
Of dust filings just kind of moving back and forth.
So above game, is this all happening while we're just cruising through the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, totally.
God realm shit just going on.
Exactly.
And we have no idea.
Nope. That's where we're going to leave it there as the glimpse within the Necropolis of Hell. The next portion of that. So you guys have your daughter Aurora under binds, so that's going to be an interesting next part to role play. That's going to be fun. We're going to have to prepare for that. So as we leave the Necropolis of Hell, we go to a different place. Another black place called the Black Sheep. Now it's been a busy 3 weeks for the Black Sheep, as you guys have been on your way to the country of Delron. The port, port's got a name over here on the big map. Bounty Bay. One time you were attempted to be boarded by another group of pirates, but you fought them off. And one other time there was a vicious storm that ripped through the area that almost sunk the boat. A fair amount of the crew was lost. Unfortunately, including the captain, his first mate, wouldn't you know it, his second mate too. So, after the realization of this, of you guys and the rest of the crew, which is a crew of about 18, after some losses as well, nobody can really decide on who's qualified enough to run this vessel.
When Morthos isn't here.
Yeah.
His shit. One of his abilities is fucking ship navigation.
So they kind of have, what's that, a moat? Yeah, something like that. I think it's called a moat. It's a voting system where you have a group of people, and those who think they can do it come forward, state their claim, and then it's voted upon by everybody. It's like a queen's moat or a king's moat. Anyway, this is going to be
Game of Thrones. It's when they have like Jon Snow as their commander.
this is going to be the captain's moat. And on an evening, the sun just going down, one of the crew calls for a captain's moat, and everybody joins upon deck. There's all of you, which is Bertha, Vega, Rose, Frank, are on deck. Who else is on here? We have others like Elise, her son. Did you save anybody else? I think that was the only people that came on board.
I don't remember, honestly.
Oh wait, maybe it's, no. Elise and her son's not in this one. She's on the ship with everybody else on the main ship. My mistake. Anyway, whoever they were, can't remember them now. So it's mainly you guys and 19 nobodies. So the one that called the captain's moat speaks up and he says, I just got on board there on our last port, and I've heard that they do this sort of thing when catastrophes happen. Someone's got to stand up and take the sail, so to speak. Now, I'm not very experienced out here on the ship. I can do some things, but I'm no captain. Is there anybody else that can direct us in this way? And he looks at everybody, including all you guys. Does anybody have knowledge about the sea well enough that they can captain the ship?
On it.
Bertha will light a cigarette and step forward.
And what does Bertha say?
Well, Toots, I got so many years on the sea, and I've been part of these travels for decades now after leaving the ground. Only so much I haven't seen. We've been everywhere and back. I think I know how to captain a ship.
Okay. He nods and sits down. Then it goes around. Kind of the motion of the ocean, so to speak. You kind of started it. It keeps going around, and there's others that are standing up. Some of them either take a step back or sit down. One of them kind of stands up and kind of looks around, looks at you, thinks about saying something, then doesn't, kind of slinks off. Then it rolls over to Rose, the bard of the party. She backs off, says nothing.
I'm not going to hype up your friend Bertha.
Oh. Is that what this is about? Like, am I
No,
supposed
just-
to
no, this
recommend
is-
someone? Or?
No, I didn't think about that, but hey, you play how you want. If you've never been to a captain's mode before, don't know what's going on,
Oh,
so
what else? I have no idea.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, everybody keeps backing down there, and goes past you, past another, and then it comes to Vega.
Oh boy. Really didn't want to get involved in this, but as you all know, I'm not from around here. However, we're heading to the tailings, aren't we?
Bertha, you would know that you're not heading to the tailings. You were headed to Delron.
Yeah.
But now that both captains, the captain and all the rest of the crew, the command crew is not there, but Frank did mention something about wanting to go there.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the only thing. That's the only directional information that you guys are given on this boat.
Okay, I'm just back when I was still serving that. Unfortunately, I led many a raiding party on the tailings, which included long trips at sea.
It's a slaver.
It was either do it or get stabbed. I didn't really have a choice.
When Bertha hears slaver, she goes,
Hush, let him talk.
I didn't like it. It was either do it or basically die.
Does Rose know that he's the one that broke into her home? And stole her baby
But-
niece?
But you do know it was drow. I mean, it wasn't just one drow. It was an entire
army of drow.
Yeah. Like
Well, was this one in particular?
yeah, but you didn't see him particularly though, which would have been
She was out rolling with someone else. Remember?
yeah, that's right. You were wasted, drunk.
Exactly.
There's a tradition.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I don't want to be captain. But if circumstances dictate that I need to be for a while, I will do it. Until we find someone more qualified.
Then Bertha?
Bertha's strong. She's got the strength for it. I don't know about the charisma, but she's got the strength for it.
How old's Bertha?
Easily in her hundreds. Easily in her hundreds.
And north of 200. Hard to tell.
She's like middle-aged for a dwarf. But she looks a lot older.
The smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sounds
That's
like
right.
she sounds like she could be like millennia old at that point.
So as Vega, you say that as it keeps going, more of the crew, another one, number 18, number 19, finally back away, and back kind of standing away from everything because he never really, he doesn't want to get involved in things like this. It's Frank, and he says, well, it looks like you got two good choices. But a ship isn't run by one person. There's a captain and a first mate. So you two figure out what's going on and let's move on out of here.
Bertha just walks straight to the wheel and says, "All hands to deck."
Thank you for watching the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This has been The Depths of Felthan, Season 2, Episode 9, Brawl, Below It All, Part B.